Hey y'all, and welcome to today's video. In today's video, I want to share with you how I put together and decorate my tiered tray with mostly thrifted items. Okay, first of all, here is the tier tray that I plan on using. I'm going to show you guys in just a minute how I get these on here and how I get them to stay. I don't like to just put them on here and hang them off because I feel like they fall. And here's the middle tray, and then here is the bottom. And I'm going to show you in just a minute how I got all this on here. But this tray is not thrifted. This tray I got it for Mother's Day from one of my daughters, and it came from Kirkland. If you look really close in the background, I've got my supervisor back there making sure I do things right. Piper. Anyway, I wanted to just let you guys know that today's video is in collaboration with Carol over at, her channel name is My Blessed Nest. And we are doing a Winter Wonderland tiered tray collab. So go check out the playlist down in my description box so you can go watch all of the other ladies' videos after you watch mine. Okay, I wanted to share with y'all that my tiered tray comes apart. So what I did to start with is I took, this is like a little paper. I had these from Kelsey's wedding we used as little placemats. And I wanted to just have something in the bottom that wasn't just white, because I have like a little white house and a candle and some things like that, and so I needed a little contrast of color going on here. All I did was poke a little hole here in the middle so that when I put all the pieces back together, this will be stable in the middle. And then I've got like my second layer here, and I just did the same thing with a doily. I just took and put a little, like just slid it over the little hole here, little pole, whatever. And so it would kind of hang off the side a little bit. And then the top part, I did the same thing. And you guys, this little doily here that I'm using on the top, a subscriber sent me, and it is absolutely beautiful. Her name is Natalie, and I love them so much. So I wanted to use this one here on the top, and I'm doing the same thing. I'm just kind of taking and putting it through one of the holes, and I'm going to screw it in. So then I have all of my base pieces, my doilies and all that, and then I'm going to assemble it, put it back together, and then start decorating it. But that's how I get the pieces on there and get them to stay without having to fold them. Okay. Here's the first little grouping of stuff that I plan on using, and this is all going to go on the top. I've already kind of played around with this so that you did not have to sit and watch me think through all of it. So I do have a plan in place for all of this stuff, but I wanted to share real quick. The little trees, the little bottle brush trees, come from Walmart in a package. This bigger one come from Hobby Lobby a while back. This is thrifted. This is thrifted. These are thrifted. This is the Target dollar spot, y'all. And underneath it is just, I put a little bottle brush tree. It came just a little glass tree like this. And I thought that these were adorable because I love to use a lot of glass things for winter decor. And then this came in a bath set that I got over the Christmas holiday. It says lavender and vanilla on it, and it's not a sticker. It's like painted on there. So I'm just going to turn it where you can't see it. But I thought that that was pretty, that white color. I thought that that would be pretty for the winter decor. And I have a Sharpie marker laying here because I wanted to show you. You see that little chip right there? Okay. I'm going to just fill that in with black Sharpie marker. And on this, I've already done that. Like there was a big spot broke, and I did not realize that when I bought it. But it's really hard to tell unless you get right up on it and you actually know that I did that. Oops, sorry. You can see right there where I did have to add some Sharpie marker. So little tip there. This is the grouping of things that I have out for the middle tier tray part. And again, these all came, if you see any of these colored bottle brush trees, they came from Walmart. This I got a long time ago at Hobby Lobby, like 75% off. These are ornaments from Walmart. This is a Hobby Lobby, just like a couple dollar thing. These are Walmart. I just got this at a thrift store. These little spoons I've had. I bought them one Christmas like 2 or 3 years ago because we made like some body scribes. And we wanted the little spoons to put in with the gifts. But there was a ton of spoons in there. So I've been adding them to like my hot chocolate bar and my coffee bar. And those are fun because you can just throw those away. This little stacking set here, I think they were candle holders. I thrifted these several months ago. And I just kind of used them to stack. This is actually a place card holder, and I got it from Hobby Lobby last year when everything was like 80% off, and I just cut the place card holder out. Okay, Then on the bottom tray, I just thrifted these. I'm going to put these on there. I've had this little house. I got it at the Target dollar spot a while back. Trees, of course, again, are Walmart. I've had this little greenery, and it looks almost like it's got a little frosty touch on it. I like to have greenery all in my stuff, so I thought I would add that. A few little candy canes, some more trees, and then these little glass jars. I already have them filled with stuff. This is Goodwill not too long ago. This is also Goodwill not too long ago. These both open at the bottom. And then this one, I actually just purchased at, where did I get this? No, actually, I'm sorry. I got this at Salvation Army not too long ago, but I haven't even shown you guys that video yet. But I went ahead and pulled this out of the box because I wanted to use it for my hot chocolate bar. But this one I love because it opens at the top, and I wanted one that I could put the hot chocolate in, and then the little scoop thing come from Hobby Lobby. I had bought that a long time ago for some kind of project, and I've just got it in there, and this is perfect. I wanted the hot chocolate in one of these, but there's no way that I was going to put that on the bottom with kids making a mess. But when I saw this one at the Salvation Army, I fell in love because the top comes off like that. So cute. So now, oh, and back here I just have a wintergreen book. It's a Christmas with Paula Deen book. I know it says Christmas on it, but you won't see that much. So anyway, now let me show you how I use all of these items to decorate. Okay, so the first thing that I like to do is I like to start on the top or the bottom. But today I'm going to start on the top. I have this beautiful doily on here from Miss Natalie that she sent me. I'm going to start with my trees. I love to just start with the taller pieces first. Not always, but sometimes. And my 3-tier tray is going to go on my island in the middle of my kitchen, and you can see all around it. Like, you're able to walk all the way around our island, of course, and so you can see all of the decor. So I like it to be beautiful all the way around. I just love this little piece I got at Goodwill right here. And so I'm trying to fill this. I don't think this goes here. Let me put this back. I think that's going to go on the middle tray. I think I want to put this. I thought I had it fixed, but you know, things change sometimes. This little basket, and I am going to add some candy canes in this basket because we like candy canes in our hot chocolate. And I'm just going to put a few because we don't use them that much, but I like the contrasting brown color off of that white. And this little guy does not, I want it to stand up because I want to be able to see the little wood handle, and it's wanting to act up. Okay, now I'm going to take this little candle and put it where you can't see the saying on it because I do want to light this. Let me put it up against that tree, maybe like that. And then I try to get all the big stuff kind of situated so then I can come in with some of the smaller things and just fill in with the little trees and stuff. And I'm going to put the little, I've got sugar and cinnamon in these, and that's a great little tip for you guys. Great little idea. Let me see. All right, I was going to show y'all. Okay, I wanted to show y'all on camera what I was talking about. You see that little spot right there? Trying to make sure it's focused. Okay, that little bitty spot. If you need to fix a little nick or something, just really easy and really fast, just get you a permanent marker. Marvelous. So now those are ready with sugar and cinnamon in them. And I put sugar in the one that's for salt, and I put cinnamon in the one that's for pepper. So there is the top layer so far. Those little snowmen are so cute. Again, I want it to look nice from all sides. And so I check to make sure everything looks beautiful all the way around. Okay, again, I'm going to start with my bigger pieces. Now look, you can, once this is on here, you can just kind of move it to whatever side you want. And because I already have one hanging kind of off on this side, I want to move this one to the opposite side, maybe kind of towards the front. So now let's decorate this layer here. And I'm going to start, like I said, with my big pieces. So I want to put He didn't work on top, so I think he'll work better down here. But, excuse me, y'all. I got some. Whew. All right, so right here, he's if you're looking at him, he's almost not level. So I'm going to take a little piece of paper towel and just put that under here. You won't see it once this is all done, but it's just going to help level that stuff up, because this was making it a little higher on this side. I just put a little paper towel to level that up. There we go. And now, let's see, the other big things I think I'm going to put on is the little skates, the little ice skates. And I want it to look like it's a pair of skates, but I'm also trying to hide this back behind here. I don't want to take the little hanger parts here off, because I may not leave this tier tray up all the way through the winter, and I might want to move those back where I had them before. So I just want to position these just so that I'm trying to hide that, make it look cute. You don't have to get, it's really not that serious. You don't have to get so particular with this stuff. But, and I love to have contrasting colors of stuff. So I want to put this little cutting board. So I'm going to see if that will lay in there. There we go. Just like that. And again, because I love to layer everything, now that I got that little cutting board in there, I'm just going to take these little things and put on top of that just to kind of give it a little different look. And then I'm going to put that right there. And let's see. Okay, so in here, I'm going to put these little coasters. I was going to put pine cones in here, and I think that that would be very pretty, but I also want this to be a practical tier tray. You know, I want it to be cute, but I also want to be able to, I want it to be nice, like function nice for us, for things we will actually use. So I'm going to put the little coasters in there, and then I am just going to put, I'm just going to lay a little tree in there just to give it a little texture. And I think that I will also utilize this space in here for the little wood spoons. So I'm just going to pop those in there. So I got the spoons in there, and they will come out just easy peasy. If I can get a hold of one. See, they just slide right out. And then I have this little piece that I want to try to put in here somehow. Let me see where I want this exactly. I want to put this here so I can kind of hide some of this and tuck it back in here. So again, I don't want to be able to see all of this. Just let that kind of hang off the side like that. And this is what I do. I just kind of look. So then, now that I've got like all of my bigger pieces in, now I want to kind of fill in some of these just little spaces. And since it's a winter wonderland theme, I really wanted to just have a bunch of cute little trees everywhere. I want to put this little crystal looking one somewhere because I love it. I think I'm going to put it on this brown. I think that that would be pretty. Try and hide that string. Hold on, let me try and disguise this string a little bit back here. Once I get some trees in here, you won't be able to see that too much. Okay, so I want to try to hide this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little tree here. Just like that. And then I want to put a little glass tree over here too. Because I want it to just be very like winter wonderland, cute looking. And then I'm feeling like you can see that too much. So I'm trying to tuck this in somewhere. Okay. So now put that back. And let me just see, do I need to move things a little bit? I've got two more little trees that I can, so let me do this. Let me get a little different colored one right here. It's 3 little trees. That's cute. Like that. And I have one more little bitty baby one. Let me just see, do I have a little hole somewhere? I think right here probably be the best spot for that little bitty one. See if you can even see him. Oh, he's so cute. Okay. All right. So then this little guy up here is crooked. Let me try and fix him there. All right. So then I do not mind that you can see the back of these coasters right here because they are brown, and so they really don't look bad. So then I like to just make sure that everything is, you know, filled in, looks cute how I want it on the second layer. And then I'm just gonna move to the bottom. Okay, so on the bottom one, get it where you guys can see. All right, so again, I wanna start with my bigger pieces. So I'm gonna start with this little house, and I'm just going to just kind of put him in here. I don't know, this is how I do. This is how I do it. I just start putting stuff in there and messing around with it. And I'm gonna put this little Christmas book in here, and I wanna put it behind this so that you don't see this. Let me get my little light. Y'all, these little tea lights that I have, I'll show y'all in just a minute, but these are battery operated and they are amazing. I use these at Christmas time when I get ready to turn all of my little tea lights on that are on in all these little houses and lanterns and stuff. I just click a button and all of these turn on. I love that. But because I want to kind of hide this, since you are going to see all the way around this, I just take this little book. You could take any kind of little book or anything, and I just use that. And I love the contrasting color also, so I'm going to just place the little house. I think I'll start him right there, and we'll see where he ends up. And there's a lot of big pieces on this, but I'm going to take my two little stacking snowmen coffee cups. These are so cute. And I'm going to put them just right there where you can easily get to them. And then I want to take my, let's take the hot cocoa and put the hot cocoa right here by the cups, so that you get your cups and you get your hot cocoa. And then on my island they'll just be able to walk around and do this, but I'm just turning it here to show y'all so I don't have to move the camera every time. But now this might kind of get on my nerves. We may have to fix this a little bit because I don't want it hanging down in people's way while they're trying to get their hot chocolate. So there, I just moved that up just a little bit to get out of the way. So now I've got the hot chocolate, and I want to put, so you got your cups, got your hot chocolate, then you can put your marshmallows, and then your mints. So see, this is what happens. Sometimes you have to adjust. So here's the little mints can go there. So all three of the little glass trees are on one side for all your hot cocoa stuff. This middle part up here is more decorative, but it does have a useful spot with the coasters and stuff. So now what I do, this is what I have left. Let me show y'all what I have left. So this is what I put the big pieces, and then I go in with all of the small stuff and any greenery that I might have, and I fill in spots. You see how like I have a spot here, I have a spot here, I even have a spot back there, like in there, that I don't want to see. I don't want to put too much in the way, but I want it to be cute. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with a tree back here to kind of fill in some of this space. So I'm just going to do that and make sure that everything fits and is still functional. You don't want to pull stuff out and stuff be falling apart. So got that little tree in there, and then I think I'll put one right there. Be cute. And then I have this, it's got little pine cones in it. It's very cute. It's like a wintry green. I think I'm going to put this by the house because we won't be moving the house around too much, and it needs something over here. So I'm going to use the space in between the book and the little house to help me hide the stem. And kind of just shove it in there. It's okay if it hangs over a little bit. It looks pretty like that. So then there's that. So that kind of fills in that. Maybe a little much, but let me see if I can adjust something real quick. Sometimes these things you just got to play around with them. Okay, so there. I think that looks pretty good. I feel like I got a big gap. Let me see. There we go. Now, that's kind of in the way of the handles, but not really. So you can still get to those really easy. Okay. Got that taken care of. So now all I'm doing is I feel like, I just look and I just feel like it needs something, again, back here behind these cups. So I'll put that little greenery right there. And then I have a little bitty baby tree. Let me put him right there. So cute. Little baby trees are so cute. And then I have another bigger tree. I just don't know. These little bottle brush trees, y'all, sometimes they just get all kind of... Oh, wait, it can go right here. This will be cute. Yeah, right by the house. Yeah, he can go right here. You know, right here by the house. Kind of fills in that spot. I love these little trees like this. I think they're so cute. Okay, so... Whoops, no wonder he was messing up. He was on something. Okay, so now all I have left are these 3 little candy canes. And since I have some candy canes on the top, I wanted to add a few down here in the little coffee cups. That way they just definitely go with a hot cocoa bar, or hot cocoa tray, I should say. So now let me show you what it looks like, all put together and styled on my island. Okay, so here is also the things that I'm going to use on my island. They would not fit on my tier tray, but they're going to go right beside my tier tray because I'm doing like a hot cocoa 3-tier tray for my Winter Wonderland collab. Love this. This is another doily from Natalie. She's the best. Thank you, Natalie. And this little Christmas tree spoon rest. So anyway, these are some more items. Thrift store, thrift store, thrift store, Natalie, thrift store, Target dollar spot several years ago. And so now I'm going to show you how I arrange it all and make it look cute for my Winter Wonderland hot cocoa 3-tiered tray area.